What's going on, everyone? So recently, Darvin Ham, the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, was on a podcast and was asked about Mike Malone, the head coach of the Denver Nuggets. And Darvin Ham, in response, had this to say: "Oh, wow, you're going to bring up Money Mike? Man, the Lakers' daddy? That's what they are calling him now. The Lakers' daddy." Ham said, "God bless his soul." He continued, "This ain't over. God bless his soul." Darvin Ham, I love it. He wants all the smoke. Now, many of you may remember that the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets played each other in the Western Conference Finals. And for the first time in Denver Nuggets history, they finally beat the Lakers after all the numerous battles that they have had back and forth over the years, and also went to their first ever NBA Finals and won their first ever NBA Finals, which good for them, right? Glad that the organization got it. Glad that Jokic got it. But the owner and the head coach specifically acted like it was the greatest thing ever, right? Like, they were more proud that they beat the Lakers than they were that they won the NBA championship. Mike Malone sat up there and complained and cried in a press conference that the Lakers were getting more attention than they were because the Lakers ended up losing that series, and that they were making the headlines and not the Denver Nuggets, who are going to the NBA Finals, right? And proceeded that by talking about the Lakers more than the media did. I mean, this dude couldn't keep the Lakers out of his mouth. And then they go to the parade, and then you have the owner up there like, "Oh, we won, yay." Like, sit your ass down. Like, you did nothing. Like, you just spent money, right? Like, relax. You weren't playing, you weren't coaching, you weren't doing nothing. And Mike Malone's up there just keeps talking and talking and talking and talking. Let him talk. Look, they won the NBA championship. Talk your talk. I mean, the Lakers beat you in 2020 and could care less. They didn't even mention you after winning. Like, how would people have felt if the Lakers beat them in 2020, won the NBA championship, and then proceeded to just talk about the Denver Nuggets? You know why? Because the Denver Nuggets are irrelevant to them. The Lakers don't care. The players don't care because they're irrelevant. They're not even little brother. They're nothing. They're like that distant cousin that you don't even know is your family or not, right? Like, you're just like, why do I care about that guy? Like, like, oh, I heard that he hit a jackpot. Like, who cares, right? Like, I don't even know the guy. That's the Lakers to Denver. But Denver is like that same cousin that's running around telling everybody, like, "Oh, man, like, yeah, I used to beat him. But, like, I don't even know you. Like, you live in a different state." Like, it's just hilarious to see one organization care more about beating the Lakers when the Lakers have just annually handed them just L after L after L. And again, credit the Denver Nuggets. They're the defending champions, right? You can talk your talk. You won, right? What are you going to say? Again, there's levels to this thing, but hey, you know what? Good. You better be ready to back that up, because Darvin Ham is going to remember that. Darvin Ham was an NBA player, right? So he has that competitive drive. He has that competitive nature, right? You don't think that he wants to just give the Denver Nuggets an absolute smacking? Denver also got worse. I mean, we'll see how much worse, but they did. I mean, they lost two very important pieces for them, and Jeff Green and then Bruce Brown. Not saying that they can't go back to back or anything like that without them, but as with all championship contenders, teams start going after you more. Also, on top of that, now you have the Lakers, who have a LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and a much better, deeper, consistent core that are going to be coming for your head, right? And look, LeBron James is motivated. That's been all the reports. Like, this dude is motivated. You've seen the tweets. You've seen him basically talk, "I'm tired of the talking, blah, 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 blah." And look, you know what's funny is that Mike Malone was trash-talking LeBron and trash-talking and bad-mouthing the Lakers when LeBron James was the one that stuck up for Mike Malone when he was getting fired. LeBron James was the only person that came out and spoke up about him and said he's going to be a good coach, like, this was a mistake, watch what he does one day. LeBron had nothing but high praises for that man, and Mike Malone did what? He it's like that. It's like that guy that, he gets a little money and he starts switching up. And you're just like, yeah, this is who he really is. He just was humbled because he had to be, right? Like, that's what Mike Malone is. Mike Malone is that guy that was nobody and was on the border of getting fired before he won this championship. And it took Jamal Murray having the best run of his career in that Lakers series, and the Lakers still had chances to beat them, and Jokic just playing out of his mind, right? Like, again, I'm not trying to discredit them. They did that, and they got the job done. But let's not act like they just ran through the Lakers every game by 20 and it wasn't even close, and, Murray was pedestrian. I mean, you had LeBron James, who was on one foot, Anthony Davis, who had a foot injury, D'Angelo Russell, who had a foot injury, a team that was together for 10 games going into the playoffs, right? Like, you had, and every one of those games, the Lakers had a chance to win. I mean, it just took Murray and Jokic making ridiculous, like, over-the-head, just Hail Mary shots. Sometimes things just fall your way. It was the Denver Nuggets year. Absolutely, it was their year. Right? Everything just fell into place beautifully for them. And that's usually how teams win an NBA championship, right? Things fall into place, right? I mean, even Miami making it to the finals. Look at all the things that had to fall into place for that to happen, right? If Giannis doesn't get hurt, Miami wasn't making it past that round, right? Like, Milwaukee would have beaten Miami if Giannis was healthy from day one. Sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes you catch a break. Right? Like Toronto Raptors, when they won the NBA championship, what happened? The entire Golden State roster fell apart. Right? It happens. Like, things fall and land in your lap in ways for that to happen. I mean, even the Warriors, every year, you can look at every single year, there was a detrimental injury to the Warriors' success. It's just how it goes. Right? It's a combination of talent, stars, coaching, who's the healthiest, environment. Like, there's so many factors that go into winning. And nobody knows better than LeBron James. You don't think LeBron James wants to go and punch these Denver Nuggets in the mouth? Absolutely he does. And look, he's going to be motivated. He should be healthy and not have that foot injury. He's not going to be saying, you know what, like, we might not even make the play-in. Let me go chase this scoring title like he did. And I imagine is going to be able to manage his minutes because he's going to be on a roster that is just deep and incredibly talented. And you don't think that these guys are competitive? You don't think these guys want to shut Mike Malone up, right? You don't think that they want to shut that owner up and saw that? You didn't even see the players talking about it. It wasn't like Jokic was up there like, yeah, I busted Anthony Davis's, you know what? Like, no. It wasn't like Jamal Murray was like, yeah, I tore... Like, no. It was the head coach that couldn't stop talking about LeBron James and the Lakers, and then the owner who was like, that's why they call him the Lakers daddy. Like, shut up. Like, what did you do? Did nothing. You made a bunch of money doing something else. You weren't playing, you weren't coaching, you were just there to collect the checks. Go collect your check and sit down. Right? Like, it's just, and look, the Lakers, they are ready to go. They are deep, they are talented, they are bigger. All the issues that the Denver Nuggets gave the Lakers addressed and fixed. You're going to very likely have a healthier LeBron, a healthier Anthony Davis, or you should. You have a much deeper roster. You're going to have guys like Austin Reeves who emerged and really kind of developed into that premier guy for the Lakers. He's going to have a full year under his belt in that kind of role, right? Because that didn't happen until the back half of the season. So you're going to have that in a new type of role. You're going to have D'Angelo Russell, who I imagine is going to be more comfortable, is going to be more secure. He's got his contract. Like, he should be in a better place. He also had never been in that environment before. Maybe now he went on a deep playoff run. He got that out of the way. And even if not, you still got guys like Taurean Prince. You still have Rui Hachimura, who was busting everybody. You got Gabe Vincent, who was great in the playoffs, right? The Lakers are deep. They are fine. They are talented. And they have another backup, right? Like, that was the biggest problem, is like when Anthony Davis is out of the game, what do we do? And, well, now you got options there, and the Lakers could still bring in other guys. This Lakers roster absolutely can win the NBA championship. And I hope we play the Denver Nuggets. I really do. I would love to play them again for the Western Conference Finals, but I will take them wherever. If we have to play them in the first round, if we have to play them in the second round, the third round, whatever. I want the Lakers to play Denver. Even if the Lakers win the NBA championship, right? Let's say they run through everybody. And let's say Phoenix beats Denver and Phoenix ends up playing the Lakers and the Lakers beat Phoenix and win the NBA championship, don't get me wrong, I'm going to be very pumped, very excited, very happy because the Lakers just won number 18. But I'm going to be a little disappointed because I want the Lakers to eliminate the Denver Nuggets. I want them to eliminate the Nuggets. And I don't want them, I don't want a replication of what Denver did to the Lakers, but I want like at least one good sly remark from Darvin Ham. I'd love it from Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Butt. Like I want every player to stand in a line when they eliminate the Denver Nuggets and just one at a time just say some smart-ass remark about the Denver Nuggets and then just leave it alone after that. And then go focus on winning this chip or whatever round you're in. Like I do. I really hope that they get a piece of humble pie. And I hope it's the Lakers that do it. I don't want anyone else to do it. I really don't. I want the Lakers to be that team that humbles them. Right? Because right now with the LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Murray, Jokic era, they've played twice in the Western Conference Finals, and they're tied 1-1. Give me that tiebreaker. I'd love it. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. What did you think of the comments? How do you feel about it? Do you feel like me where it's like, no, the Lakers need to be that team that goes up against the Denver Nuggets and eliminates them, or do you feel another way? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. Let me know down in the comment section below.